What up, fight fans? UFC 237 just happened and oh my god. But before I get into it, I do want to say thank you to all of the people who subscribed to my channel even though I had been on a bit of a hiatus, and of course a big thank you to everybody who stayed. That was amazing. I did have other responsibilities that became more demanding than usual, but I am back and will be posting more consistently. Also, do follow me on Instagram. I am pretty active on stories there, and that is also a place where you can ask me more questions directly than on this platform. So let's get into it. Jessica Andrade is the new strawweight champion of the UFC. Rose Namajunas was looking phenomenal in the first round of that fight. She came in aggressive. Her speed and agility were keeping Jessica Andrade at bay. She even caused some significant damage to Andrade's left eye in the first minute of that fight. Things were looking great for Namajunas. Let me tell you, however, that I did not expect Rose to win. I wanted her to win, but this was just a tough matchup. Andrade has more experience, and she had 6, now 7 wins via knockout and 7 wins via submission. Andrade is dangerous on her feet and on the ground. The way in which she won was interesting. Rose was holding onto her arm while Andrade was moving to throw her onto the ground. If Rose would have let go in that moment, she most likely would have landed on her back, which could have allowed her the fight to continue on. However, by holding on, Rose got slammed right onto her head, which when you watch the replay, it looked brutal. Rose was out cold, just lying there motionless. This actually is not how I expected Andrade to win. If anything, I would have expected her to swarm Namajunas and get the KO in that way. Nonetheless, she did get that win and is now the new strawweight champion of the UFC. So congratulations to Andrade. Now, another thing that I do want to bring up is Rose's post-fight interview. In her interview with John Anik, she did say that this was a huge pressure off of her shoulders. Fighters spend their entire careers trying to obtain that belt. And if they are so lucky to ever obtain it, they do everything in their power to maintain that championship. So for her to say something like this, I think is extremely telling. There is a lot of pressure once you reach that height in that part of your career for you to always perform at the highest levels, even on your worst day. There are plenty of people trying to constantly take what's yours. And if you have that star power, there are just a myriad of distractions that come your way. Rose is still early on in her career, so perhaps she hasn't learned how to deal with all of this, or she simply isn't ready. In the past, she has critiqued the industry for its bend towards smack talking and the disrespectful nature that goes along with it. In the post-fight presser, she even distanced herself further from the industry by saying that she would much rather focus on doing something else right now. Could this be retirement? I hope not. Could it just be a hiatus? I hope so. But clearly, this does show me that she was ready to get rid of that belt. Ultimately, whatever she does decide to do, I do wish her the best of luck. But like I said, I do hope that she comes back. I think that she could accomplish so much more in this industry and in a very unique way. But what did you think of the fight? Did it go the way that you had expected? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe for more content. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye.